Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to reach level 300 without any difficulties, earn trillions of XP per hour, earn hundreds of red star rings and normal rings and a lot more. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And now, let's get into this definitive guide. So first of all, I know I have the Cyclone, but I'm going to make a separate video on that. So let's just first of all start off on how to earn red star. So I have 3 strategies I think you can do for red star rings. So the first one, we of course all know about it, right? Auto run. Let me explain this to you. If you don't do the fast pass, then you probably don't understand this, but if you go into auto run, which is very required for the fast pass, if you enter here, time until AFK retell, and every 5 minutes it will give you 10 red star rings. Now, this may not seem like a lot, but if you AFK for months, you could actually earn over 100,000 red star rings. Now, this is of course fake because I tried it in Pumpkin Hill for Spooky Fast Pass and it didn't earn me 100,000. But if you keep doing this for months and months and months, you can earn rich. But what if you don't like that? Now, this strategy only works for those people who have a ton of rings. First of all, you're going to need a very lucky stat. You're going to need any Chao, any character, or anything with luck at all. Because you're going to need a drastic. This right here is my most lucky build. This is going to give me tons of luck. So when I open an egg, I have a super high chance of earning the actual thing I want. So let's assume I went to Hilltop. Or let's assume that I want to go to Hilltop as an example, or Cyberspace. Sorry, Cyberstation. As you can see, I have super increased chance of getting fast friends. Let's assume I open 3 of them. Look what happens. I already get 2 of them. So but these cost red star rings. So if you want red star rings, what I recommend you to do is go to Cyberstation and basically start fusing like crazy. What I'm trying to say is that if you have a ton of luck stack and the triple eggs game pass or the double, you're gonna come over here to the friends section, and as you can see, at 9%, at 10% you can get these Chao, which basically give you event stat. In case you didn't know, yeah, these Chao right here give you event stat, so I recommend you keep these. Turbo Metal Sonic, which is a fast run, and Crimson Wisp. You could farm these Chao like crazy. Let's assume I open 3. It is very expensive. So if you have trillions of rings, I recommend you do this. I have 988 billion now. You can, it's like, every time you open 3 of these, you lose around 2 billion of these. And right here, I got these Crimson Wisps. And conveniently or not, I could sell these Turbo Metal Sonics in the trading hub for 300 red star rings. Now, this may seem bad, but if you have tons of rings, this could actually help you get red star rings. And the final strategy, doing events. Now, I know it sounds tedious, but this is how you can earn red star rings fast. Now, let's go over you can earn rings fast. Now, what people don't realize is that it can just simply rebirth. Where the heck is the rebirth button? Right here. You could rebirth in general. You could actually rebirth to be able to earn XP. Now, in case you wanna earn a lot of XP and rings quick, if you rebirth, you're gonna get skill pieces. And once you go to like stats, you can upgrade your rings multiplier, your damage multiplier, and your experience multiplier. So, if you want to gain tons of rings, just go into auto run and do this. So here's how my experience of rings is going to be. I need you to get your most overpowered characters for experience. I recommend Neo Metal Sonic, equip a fast friend, and then equip something like the Gunpowder Trail. Now with just these two items, you're going to have a 34 magnet. And this is how, and I recommend you to go to cyberspace because here there's a ton of XP orbs and a ton of rings too. Let's see how many rings I can gain per second. Guys, you probably can't see it, but right now I'm gaining so many XP right here. Like, if cyberspace had an auto run, I swear, you'd have to go to this every single day. Just from this trip alone, you earn so much XP and so many rings. So, if you want to farm more rings and XP, go to cyberspace. But let's assume you're not interested in rings. You already have enough. Let's say you want to only farm XP. Then I recommend you go to Chemical Plant. Did I just say Chemical Plant? Sorry, New York City, but enter a Chemical Plant. Now, I know these tips. I know a lot of you want to know how to I know a lot of you are probably wondering something like, but what if I don't have Chemical Plant and I want to go earn XP? Just go to cyberspace. But let's just regard something quick. I'm gonna go in the next second. Once I load then into Chemical Plant, what I recommend you to do is go down this tunnel and see how many XP orbs there is. Look at this ridiculous number. It's insane. Look at how many XP orbs you gain. There's like barely any room for like rings, but look at how much XP you actually gain. It's just ridiculous amount of XP in general. Like, I don't think that there's a better way of earning XP, let's say. But I want to ask you guys a question in the comments. That's a very, very important one, actually, now that I'm thinking on it. Do you guys want to play the game, or do you want to AFK the game? Let's say you want to play the game. Well, do cyberspace for both, for rings and XP. For XP by yourself, but the most use Chemical Plant. But if you don't want to do that, here's how I can save you a ton of time. Go to Speed Jungle's auto run, or go to No Place's auto run. Because in general, these auto runs actually give you a ton of XP. Just from the poster alone, you can see a lot of XP. Matter of fact, let me just equip my magnet and let's see how many we gain. Now, this is the best place for magnet because you can see there's a ton of reds of XP orbs right here. And I know I'm doing this running, but this exact trial right here, you're going to want to come here to auto run. You're going to click this and boom, you are instantly farming the event. If you have a strong magnet like me, it will give you that. But now, just by AFKing, you can see I'm already making billions. And if I let it AFK here for days, I could earn over hundreds of levels. Which is how I started leveling up, because before, if I would have known this trick as soon as possible when FastPass would have launched, I would have had every single skin in FastPass. There would have been a million FastPass videos. I would be level 400. So yeah, this is a strategy that you use to earn XP or redstone. Now, let's go over something that I really want to ask you guys. Now, for damage, also when you're doing this, make sure the benefits give a lot of magnet and more XP. So make sure it does that. Now, I've given all the tips I could. So make sure to follow them for more tips. But now, I have an idea for you guys to try out. I've always wanted to know something. You're probably wondering, now, how the heck do I get steps? Listen, bro. If you only did 2 fast passes, you could already gain like over 1 billion of XP on. If you only do the fast passes and use like a magnet character, you could single-handedly blow it up, because this is how in general I max out my characters. I just do the fast pass and they level up. But let's assume you don't want to be multitasking and don't want to do the fast pass. You already completed it. You don't want to do auto run. Want to do something. Now, the reason why I recommend auto run is because for some reason, after 15 minutes, the game will just kick you out. And normally, you will just be disconnected and stop earning rewards, but auto run will just teleport you back to Green Hill and you'll continue auto running. So it's kind of like a good feature, but there's a little bit of something that the devs completely forgot about. Let's say you have a Dark Reaper or a Speedster Light. The reason why I'm saying this is because look at this, what I can do. I can equip it quickly and then jump multiple times. Now, I know this glitch only works on motorbikes. So if it works on the Speedster Lightning, it means the Speedster Lightning, even though it's not specified as a motorbike, it still functions like a motorbike. So you could use a Speedster Lightning, a Dark Rider motorbike, or even, heck, you could even use the free one that they gave us in the Lego update. You could go to Metal City Skate Park or City Escape. I would recommend Metal City Skate Park. I would not recommend Metal City Skate Park, but if you have it, go do this trick. Now let me show you. So you're gonna have to do this. First of all, go to City Escape, travel there, and I'll show you the tricks in a second. And I know these tricks are like pretty bad. Wait a minute, they're not bad. I know you could find probably a better trick by someone else, but these are just tricks for players that actually need it. So let's just earn this. So now, you're going to want to head here. You're going to want to equip your motorbike, Dark Reaper, car, or Lego ATV. Go in behind here, look up front, enter here, and then look up. As you can see, your car will be looking like this, pretty cursed. But as you can see, when it's on a straight line like this, it doesn't lose speed or gain. And when it goes down, it gains. But when you go up, it'll lose speed. You may think that this strategy doesn't work. But if I did this, now if I equip my best fast friends, as you can tell just by doing this strategy, you probably can't notice, but I'm actually AFKing the game. As you can tell, I am literally not touching anything. My hands are off the controller. If I had like face cam or something, I would show it, but my hands are off the controller and it's still gaining XP. It'll do it like slowly because the glitch has been patched. But in general, this is a good trick. I mean, it has been patched a little bit, so you can't reach it there, I think. But if I've only been using with the car recently, so this is a strategy you could try it out. Try out like the motorbike, but use autorun for that. Now, the question a lot of you have been asking: how many red star rings or rings do I need to really farm? Now, this game has become very dependent on red star rings, which is why you need rings to be able to earn that, to earn red star rings. Now, I know for a fact you probably want red star rings, right? You care about them. They're very valuable to you. They're valuable to you for one reason. Trading hub. Let's assume you enter the trading hub. I know people will not want to trade with me in the trading hub, so I'd rather use Tuxedo Knuckles to enter and seem like a pro. Let's assume I joined the trading hub. And I'm making this guide a little bit too long, but I'm combining all of these ideas into a single video combined. Let's say you want a skin like Luminosity Knuckles or something like this. Gothic Gaming. They're selling my favorite skins for so pricey. You know what? I'm considering giving this 6-star away. This 6-star Tuxedo Knuckles and for all of these Luminosity skins. Matter of fact, I may actually do it. Wait, should I really do this, guys? I mean, if there were normal ones, I would give the Now, I would normally give this, like, I would give it a better offer. But in general, this is not a bad offer, right? Yeah. But you can see some. In general, they would need, like, a better offer because that's worth, like, nothing, and Tuxedo Knuckles is worth, like, 30k red star rings. But ignoring the point, red star rings are important because if you want free skins in the trading hub, you can trade them. Let's say you want Gothic Metal Sonic or Chrome Style Tails. Boom, you can trade it. Or Neon Style Shadow, trade. 6-star Fast Trend, trade it. Red star rings are very important for acquiring things you want. Which is why, in general, you may want to, you may want to, in general, because of that, in general, you may want to earn a lot of red star rings because they're very important. You can earn free skins, buy with them in the trading hub, you can buy Chao, trails, but mainly skins that you don't have. I have bought a couple of skins for the trading hub. I've gotten this Tuxedo Knuckles for the trading hub. Pretty good stats, actually. I've gotten this Chrome Style Sonic from the trading hub. Pretty solid, actually. I've gotten this Gold Style Tails from the trading hub. I don't actually remember if I got it for like the trading hub. I think I got it for like one of those golden eggs, but it's the exotic version. So it probably is one from the trading hub. But ignoring all of this, these were ways to earn XP quick, ways to earn rings quick, red star rings quick, and ways to earn character for your master quick. And I know for a fact a lot love this feature. But in general, always of the time, I might have gotten lucky because in Vampire Silver 7000, you know what, I may have to trade this. I may actually have to trade it though. What am I saying? Vampire Shadow. I may have to trade this Vampire Silver because it looks so cool. As you can tell, people are always trading. They're active in the community, and in general, you may get this. So, red star rings are important. We got them. But now, here's the part a lot of you don't know. Stats. You know what, something I'll show in a second? Let's assume the video is already over. If you wanted your typical stats, you could just leave the video now. But I recommend you stay a little bit more if you're a new player. You could already leave. I already told you the stats that you would be needing to earn red star rings, and these stats are actually from other persons. So other people have said this. I just decided to bundle all of them into a single video. But there's a little bit of a problem. People don't understand. Here's something you probably didn't know. People, here are the best stats. I know you probably don't care about this part of the video, but in case you've been wondering, in case you've been struggling with the brand new event, I really hope you pick up Doom Shadow. Actually, I recommend you equip Super Shadow, matter of fact. Why? Let me show you. If you watch my video where I showed you how to get this, you can see that Super Shadow can shoot out free spears at everyone, but he will shoot out a shockwave to Badniks. So the mission Badniks, like destroy barrels or destroy Badniks, Super Shadow or Doom Shadow, or even Adventure Shadow, or even the Cyclone could be super useful for this event. So I recommend you highly use them for this event in case you've been struggling. Or any other event that really needs it, I recommend you use Super Shadow. Super Shadows. I recommend you use any character that has a lot of stamina. Matter of fact, actually gaining XP and like completing the fast pass, Neo Metal Sonic in general is the best character in the game because he gives such a high magnet. He gives the highest one. He gives 24. And matter of fact, if I wouldn't have been dumb and chose New York City and would have really went to Hilltop, that I'll go in a second, you can actually still earn Neo Metal Sonic, if I'm not wrong, after like a whole year of its release from the Hunt event. He gives 24 magnets, 60% damage, 60% rings, and 120% XP. So yeah, in general, Neo Metal Sonic, if you want a magnet, in general is the most overpowered character in the game for magnet. The most overpowered character in the game for the new event, Super Shadow to Doom Shadow. The most overpowered character for stamina, super characters. And most for event stat, and the most for luck, I recommend you use something like Golden Style Sonic or Classic Sonic, because Classic Sonic gives a lot of luck actually. So yeah, these were every single character set. That's how to get rich in every single game. Yeah, you can just get Neo Metal Sonic still up to this day. Right now I've completed the Fast Pass. It ends in 24 days. So yeah, now, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and let's showcase the Cyclone. I'm not going to showcase it. I'll showcase it in another video. But if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and bye.